Okay, here we are. Let me check if we have sound, because the VR setup is new for me. So I don't know, but we should. And depending on what I'm gonna hear soon. Okay, here we are. Yes, there is sound, so you can hear me. Great, awesome. Thank you for joining me on this VR test. Of course, I tested already the VR. So far, just some things that I couldn't do until now because I had to start the stream to do this. So for those who are curious and interested about, I'm streaming with a Reverb G2 V2 headset from HP. This is not advertisement. I bought this a couple of years ago, and throughout the time I used it less and less, and now with the new rig that I'm running, with the new computer that I'm having, I'm actually have the resources to run this headset. It's an amazing headset. It is really a good one, and now with a proper card and proper PC, it actually works very, very well. We have some people here. Mustache. I don't know whether you see the layers of details that I'm seeing. I'm not sure how much of an advantage this is for you as a watcher to look at, but for me it is about testing functionality and how it works. So as we are going into some settings, for example, when we go into setting up the VR headset, I change to theater view before I get in there, because it actually helps for certain options to deal with. Comes with VR head tracking. You see that part is new with 4.5. Of course, you need to enable it. The theater mode is changes that you have a static screen in front of me. You want to adapt the scales, the distance, and all these kind of things. You want to have automatic switching. I do and use that distance of interpupillar distance you need to set up for you personally. You want to see how the monitor mode is. I have it on fill because I want to see you the whole part of it. Grounded look, stable image, that's what I'm using. There is another version. The offset, I'm not going to do that. Recenter is ADS. That's actually quite important when you use ADS, aim down sight with your weapon, that it recenters, because otherwise your weapon is somewhere else. Projection of HUD distance. This is a very personal setup for me that works for me. I wear glasses, so I needed certain things to adapt and change. And again, why I'm using theater mode here in the options, because then I can actually look over here and read clearer, because if you turn it off, then it stands right in front of you and it moves ahead of you and I can't really read what's on the side, but that's due to I am having reading glasses. So that's really me and my personal setup around this. To understand this HP VR headset had a couple of issues. It was as well for quite a while not really usable in Windows due to the stopping of use of VMR, Windows Mixed Reality. They just stopped it. Adding it, I think, with Windows 11. I don't know in which one it was. 24, H2 or something. You couldn't use the HP headset anymore because this was deeply connected with the VMR. Without VMR, you couldn't run it. Now we have in Steam VR Oasis, which you can then unlock your controllers and your headset, and you're able to use it again. I run this now with 25H2 with the latest version of Windows 11, and it works really good. Well, I just realized I don't have one of these small windows here like I have for the chat, what's it called, Discord. And I think someone just messaged me there, but I'm just gonna ignore this for a while. Just to get into the layer of detail. So with VR, the experience is very, very different. Very, very different. And I need to change this thing here. Wait, let me set that Windows, move it a bit, because it's not working. So what's down? button here, and a little bit on the side. No, so I can't see it like this now. It's R. It's I'll figure it out on the way. I don't know that yet because, as I said, I haven't used any chat systems or windowed system within the game. Okay, so let's have a go. Let's go walk. Let's go here. It's just, I mean, everything's just freaking amazing. It just looks absolutely awesome.
Welcome to the ASUS vehicle retrieval system.
Let's grab that ship out. We're here on Tressler. It's not where I'm originating right now because I want to really do some exploration and then maybe some FPS stuff to just get a sense on how this whole VR thing's working. You're hearing, you play the game with keyboard, which I actually appreciate. What I really never liked are those motion sensor controllers. I really like playing No Man's Sky, for example, in oh, thank you, game. But it looks really good. Yeah, the game has a tendency to do that. And either we are lucky and I just can store it, or I have to grab another one.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Okay. I think it worked.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
That was a lucky one. Okay. So let's go and have a look how this ship comes up here. Everything looks a lot more tangible here, a lot more. The size of everything is just very different because I see everything in full 3D. I don't think you can really see or grasp that in the recording. Really good. So let me just show you, have a look on what's going on here. Just wait, sorry for the weird look that you're currently having, but one of my screen does weird things here. Okay, we're back in. Whatever happened there. Sorry for that. Yeah. Okay, what a beautiful us this ship has. Everything looks, I mean, those gears always looked impressive, but for now it's like, it's just on a totally next scale on everything. I started VR and I tested it first Tuesday morning. I wear heavy armor with an LMG, the new Pulverizer LMG, which is a really amazing gun. But with VR, you find yourself walking so slow, like brutally slow. Can we just get this ramp up? Ah, there it is. That was pretty impressive. So, okay, we're going now. I only see full auxiliary setup. You see, the auxiliary setup now stays even if when you store the ship. Before, when you put in auxiliary setup, it did not. So, what I'm entering here is now a cockpit that is like full on 3D. It looks like if I'm going to sit really into a ship's cockpit, and everything is like in a size that is just really impressive. When you go to outside view, you can do it as we used to be able to do it, all as we know it. Ouch. Now, to me, with VR, this whole game moves to an entirely different level of what you want to do in this gameplay. It's brutally bright right now. Uh-oh, we have this sound issue. That's usually not a good sign. Let's just put in nav mode. And let's go somewhere, because we had some issues with the sound. Oh yeah, I need to jump to Microtech first. So where's the planetary center? Okay, I don't see it. So we have to quantum travel first to Microtech, which is very close. It's a oh, I don't wear the helmet. That's where the issue's coming from. Okay. Yeah, without helmet you're missing a lot of our HUD, and this gets rather important as we are going in that. So let's put this ship back into coupled so we get in. And now putting on this helmet in VR, of course it's quite a challenge because I didn't have fully in the muscle memory. I have to age already the muscle memory. Now putting on the helmet gets even more immersive. Yeah, for some reason the F buttons are not visible right now. This was before, so it seems just to be a temporary issue. And now. And we don't have the quantum drive is not visible right now. That's actually a very interesting situation. I haven't had that, so I'm missing a couple of informations on the screen. Let's try just to, because I want to get, that was too close. I need to slow down the scrolling of the thingy, because what I want to do, I want to really close to Sunset Microtech Logistics Center. Yeah, let's go and have a look there. Because it's really about, so that's not far. Let's see whether I get that marker on the map. Nope. So what's going on? I have the scanner. No, wait, there must have different buttons here. So where is it now? There we are. I want to have this here. And then I want to have the scanner there. That's all good. But I'm missing. What do I miss? Yes, the casts. Where are the casts on my helmet? I put on the helmet and I don't have the cast. So we must have some issues with some of the HUD display. HUD. Whoa. Huh. Okay. Why ever that is happening. Let's pull in that gear.
Landing gear raised.
Okay. We seem to have some issues with the HUD itself, which is interesting because that didn't happen before. Okay, we want to have the scanner here. Scanner is here. Okay, so let's just go. So it might be just the servicing. And I just gonna go and land for a moment down onto the on the planet. We're going pretty quick, so it shouldn't be that far. It's about 100 kilometers. Because all the things I'm currently not seeing is as well those altimeters and all that. We don't want to pass out, so let's push it. Yeah, when you hit in the shield and you come down from left mode and it pulls down, you just accelerate and boost yourself forward, and then you are on a good place to go. I think it's really nice that they at CIG put in VR. I mean, we're having Genesis in hopefully in Q1 or Q2 of next year. And with this we have the new planet generation, and with this we have hopefully the planets of Nyx. You have some FPS struggles here. I see some when I turn the head, it is a bit slightly bumpy here, which I'm not fully clear why that is. Well, aside that I'm using double the amount of calculation power, but at least based on the settings and how my PC is working, we are not at the edge of the capacities of my system. But yeah, it's experimental VR. So now you see, now we fly at 214. When you fly this in standard mode, that feels very slow. When you go planetary with 200, it feels like you're standing still. In VR, that's very different. Because suddenly it's not anymore like a slow flying. Because you can feel the difference very different. You could feel the difference very different. Wow, that was a... I don't even know the word. A masterpiece of use of language. But yeah, what I wanted to do, I actually wanted to land and see whether I can fix the situation with not seeing any HUD indications. Even when I turn on the advanced HUD, it just disappears. So that's not how it's supposed to be. So let's bring that baby down and land it somewhere around here. Let's slow down. Now the 400i, it really feels like that ship that it resembles to. Let's use that nice little ice field over there. And we sit down. When you look down onto yourself, well, you don't see it really in here, but back in here, when you look down on your arms, or you put something in your hand, can I? Yep, there it is. The med gun for itself. The hands, it feels like you wonder when you move your hands why they don't move as you do move. So it's, yeah, it's amazing. Crew quarters. Of course, we're gonna go into captain quarters. Oh wait, that's the toilet. Do I even know my own ship? Yeah, but that's pretty annoying that I miss all those F buttons that you actually see. They should float mid-air, so it's gonna be... Oh. Oops. Hey, Wikti, how you doing? It's good. It's good. But I have to go short and leave the go back to restart the server because I'm missing all the F buttons, as you might see, for some reasons, and yeah, it's kind of hard to do a bad log if I don't see that one button that I'm actually supposed to see. Well, where is it? But that's not how it was. That's not how it was before. There must be really just an issue with this server right now. And where it is? No, I can't see it. Okay, we have to fly. As I don't see, it's complicated because what the heck? Who? Because as I don't see the buttons to press, I don't see any markers for quantum travel. So if I'm lucky, I can see Port Wrestler and just aim through the things. Push yourself up by the button straps. What does the... Huh? No, just push yourself by the button strips. I don't understand the word. You know, I'm not native speak. What is button strip? What does that mean? But I see. I don't even have the cross thingy for in the center where there should be the mark where to shoot that. So there's a lot of parts missing. Let's go to SCM mode. Let's boost out of here. It's wordplay on this phrase. Pull yourself by the boot. Alright. I love your wordplays. Usually I understand them. No, I just didn't. But you see, I don't have the altimeter and all this. This is all missing for unclear things. So part of the HUD is missing. So I need to escape to menu and get back in. So, and I don't want to abandon the ship. So therefore, I'm just going to do it. The level of details on the multi-tools, I mean, it's already good when you have it in normal thing, but right now it's like, woo. And it's really like, when I move my legs, I'm wondering why these legs not move in the game. Same with the hands. Well, they do, as I use the thrusters and stuff, but it's like, it's just so amazing. But you see, I don't see any markers of anything. And if I don't get any visual on the station, there it is. So I can aim it like this. It should be possible to jump there. Could you please do it? Yeah, quantum drive. Turn it on and off again, because future is still powered by still powered by Windows. Nav mode, QT. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I just have to... I will shortly fly back there and log out. Because I don't like to abandon my ship. I don't even have the velocity indicator, so that's gonna be a rough one. But based on the debris you see flying towards you, you can sort of assume in which direction you're going. Hopefully. Oh, it's going to be tough to find the hanger, because that's as well out there with a marker. Huh. Well, it's StarCitizen, so we're going to try. But VR itself, it works really well, and it's very nicely made. It resembles me. I used to play, what's the other game? Elite Dangerous with VR as well. That as well looked in ships amazing, and yeah, the FPS they just never finished. So you always were in theater mode when you did the FPS version of it. So that was not very satisfying. So as well, when you would go out and do something out of the ship, you always either take off your headset or you would play with this grayish background theater modus, which was not enjoyable. And now we got this in here, and I was surprised that my headset still runs, actually. Because I bought it for flying spaceships, and then with Elite Dangerous stopped being useful as with the new things that happen. Well, not with the space. I liked space. I liked Odyssey. I was quite happy with Odyssey, because I didn't imagine it to be like StarCitizen. I think that's what everybody believed back then. It's going to look like StarCitizen on the planets, and it was obvious to me that it will not look like that. Okay, so let's hope we've just find this this hanger. It's going to be difficult, because it's not even going to tell me if I... Oh, come on. Oh, shit. Let's...
Please proceed to assign landing bay.
Which one is it? Okay, so it's a medium one, so it's somewhere down there. Now the question is, which one is opening? It could be as well one on the right side. Let's take a good guess. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there it is. Or is this someone else's? Yeah, it's someone else's.
Landing gear deployed.
Looks like a drone getting in there. We're slightly fast. Okay, it's not here. Now, fun fact. Fun fact. If I don't get there soon enough, then my docking access will get revoked, which then means I need to call in again, which then means I get another access, and then means I most likely have to fly to a different place that is opening. That can't be mine. Mine should be open by now. Let's go check over here. If we're lucky. Not too fast. You're way too fast, your wings. Yeah, it is. Okay. What? Nomad, nomad. Everybody's getting out. I want to get in.
That request has already been granted.
Okay, so my place is still open. That's closing, that's closing. Do we have someone in there? Ah, this could be mine. Well, let's just try it, or otherwise we get it impounded. Ah, I might be lucky. Is my gear down? Yes, gear's down. There we go. And now with this whole 3D, you get a really sense of the size of your ship. Great. And this makes the whole, I mean, I try to land as lot as possible from cockpit mode just because I'm, I don't know, an enthusiast or whatever you want to call it, fanatic. Ooh, that's called that precision, huh? Oh, right. That's quite interesting. If I look up, there is... I can go higher, yeah. That's good. Playing live on super hard mode. Yeah, sort of. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what this issue. Yeah, can you see that? I made a button for turning on and off the visor actually, because certain things it's just more nice to see without the visor. So that's why we had no marker. Okay. Let's put it on the side and say, silly me. Yeah, if you turn off your visor display, you don't have any MFDs, casts, you don't have any other thing. And there are the F buttons. Okay, considering the amount of time I'm playing this game, this was a pretty impressive fail. That's a large scale fail. It's like not failing forward anymore. That was failing downward. No, failing forward is something different that comes from business. But okay, so now I have my casts. Okay, and now we can do it again. Now I need to drink, of course. Okay, so let's have a drink in VR. Well, first we need to take off that helmet. This helmet takeoff is quite a bit of a thing in VR. I don't have any tendency for motion sickness. Wait. But when I take off this helmet, that's a moment when I can feel it. The possibility of or how that feels. What the hell? Okay, we just do it like this then. This used to work. The whole helmet takeoff. Okay, now, okay, I see it. This thing. Oh, and here's the cool thing on how to put on stuff in VR. I thought first that's going to be quite difficult on how they placed those blue things, but they placed it actually in a quite a good way. Even if putting on armor, you have them like on a very good place to put them, so it's not like you have to go as exact as you do in how you call it when you not play VR, in not VR mode. Okay, but I'm really seeing it. I'm gonna store the chip. I'm gonna change server. Something's going on with the server. Because as you saw, I couldn't hold this bottle in my hand. That was not due to alcohol or something. That was just due to stuff that is going on the server. But now you can see we have all those buttons, and it's really just when you turn on or off your visor. Oops, we're dying a bit. I see the delay. Okay. Yeah, there's just a slight desync on everything here. So let's put on that helmet again, just in case we get some more places without any air. So as you see how the helmet HUD, the visor HUD is set up, you can adjust all this on side size, depths. That's not fully ripened. It's okay as it is right now. I would like to have it slightly different. Yeah, okay. We have as well issues with the elevator. So stuff is going on this place, on this thingy. And when I'm thinking right now, I think I still have the starting soon label on the screen. I just remembered now.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
And as I go exit in the menu, I'm gonna change that too. Or let's put it that way, I need a short bio break. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry, the view, that was quite a distortion. Okay, let's get rid of this thing here. Yep. Okay, let's get in. See what's going on. Yep, the motion as well is better. Let's try this again. Let's get rid of that helmet. And let's, yeah, now it works. So that was server side before, as you could see. Okay. That's not good. Now I'm missing 2 bottles. That used to be... used to be. It's not anymore. A test on how good the servers are if you would take out some bottles, and depending on how long it takes, you could say how good it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, that went pretty quick. Okay. That's how we drink in VR. Haha. Alright. Can you see me? Hello. Oops. What's this? Okay, of course we want to look for a bin. We don't throw things just away. Ha! No bins. No wonder that everybody throws it. Ah, look, back there is a bin. Yeah, that is a bin, but you can't put stuff in it. So you have to carry it down there. Okay, I mean the Raptor is still not in game, so how could we actually clean up things? Ah, that looks a lot better here when it comes to the elevators. Okay, bin. Where is a bin? Come on, we want to make Greta happy. Remember Greta? I know nobody talks about her. There you go, there's a bin. Hup. Alright, what a good boy. Now, we don't have enough water anymore. Or did it come back? Yeah, it came back. It just... it went down. Yeah, stacking is... Yeah, this is slightly weird that the what do you call it? The inventory is so slim, so small. I'm not fully convinced whether this is really cool thing to have. Okay, so let's try that again. So, because what I want to really try, and because I haven't yet, is to do some FPS. So we're just going to do a very simple bunker mission. I want to see how this is going. How this is going to work out in VR, because definitely that's going to be the crunchiness that we can fly ships in VR. I mean, we already did that in other games before, but to have a good FPS in VR, well, there were other games that did that as well. Wow! The ship stands on the landing gear. That's pretty amazing. Now we have all the wiser stuff ahead. But yeah, every now and then it just helps as well to put the visor around it, because there can be a doubling effect. But this is as well, you need to learn how to look through the VR headset, that you don't have the doubling effect, especially from icons that are in distance. That's where it can happen. But this is all a bit of practice on how to look at things in VR. But your body will adapt fast to it, so that's no big thing. But I mean, if you're considering buying one of those or whatever, I don't know, I have actually no clue what's at the present moment the one to go for is, because I'm never very much informed to that until I need it, and then I deep dive and get my informations ready for what I need. So I have no clue. But we have major torque imbalance. Why?
Landing gear raised.
Okay. So
Please visit again.
let's go to contracts. That's difficult to choose a contract here, because you can choose it with your eyes and you can move with the thing at the same time. Investigation. Shall we do some ASD missions now? Let's keep it simple for the first. Orange level, sweep clear locations. Sweep clear locations. Derelict outpost. Where is it? A microtech. Yeah, let's do this. That should be a simple one. We track, and of course we want to get, when we're anyway doing stuff like this, we want to get the call to arms. All right. I lost the marker. I was just seeing it before. Ah, over there. Better, is it? I could turn on some sound. I just realized, as I have it off all the time, because for the standard videos I'm doing I don't need no sound. The battle music is off. I don't like the battle music, combat music, but just some music, that's good. Okay, 36 kilometers. This is a lot in your face here with all those markers. That's not as suitable as good. The 300i is a nice ship. That's just the truth. Let's go a bit lower. We want to see some forest. Yeah, I like Origin ships, are some of my favorites. Origin and RSI is really those I like the most. The origin of its sheer luxury, and the way they look, it's just great. And the RSI, I like their, I think, wait, now the marker's gone, really? Oh no, the marker's just up ahead because I pulled so far down. But we want to do a low flight approach. Shields are on. Put some energy in those shields. There is a VR field of view setting in the VR settings. Let me just go and check. Just shortly switch to theater mode. So you have, oh no, that's just the UI scale. So we have, where is it? The field of view here. Well, I have it up here, so let's pull it down like this and see what happens. Okay, let's just make a test. I forgot how it was before. So we have just this on the side. Options, graphic, field of view, where was it? Here, it was down to 85. We pull it all the way up again, and I hold my head straight. We return to game, get out of this. No, I wouldn't say so. It seems to be the same. But what I'm realizing, the rendering of the environment is not as far and as clear as without VR. I'm just realizing the mobile base ship. Sorry, I missed a couple of things that you were writing. So I'm curious. It turned off VSync for whatever reason. Wait. Sorry, we're going to get back to games soon. I just wanted to see some of the settings here. No, that's all good. That's all it's supposed to be. I could even up to here the thing with. Okay, let's get back in. Still love the mobile base ship. Yeah, the visibility of the MISC ships, that's always a bit of in question. Okay. Now that stuff right here is way too close. I'm just realizing that's rather disturbing because it creates this double vision. Do we have... This is a derelict, so... No, they don't shoot at us. If they would, we would be already down. This is a Taurus or something. Okay, so this is... Oh wow, this is the outpost at the original, at the first lake. I haven't been here in ages, and now you just can fly here directly by doing this sweep mission. That's pretty cool. This is the one where you fly from Microtech into, I think, Beavering 64 or 62 or something, and then you fly for like 600 kilometers there. Okay. Oops. What? I want to go down. Yeah, that elevator every now and then. Oh, when I'm already... It went down so fast I didn't realize it. Okay, that was me. But yeah, this elevator has issues every now and then. Let's go. Let's use this one. Okay. Okay. What? I'm gonna say I don't wear my helmet, but we have atmosphere here. Oh, it's the airlock. In the airlock, that sometimes still creates issue, even if the airlock is not really things. Okay. So. That's how it looks when you're on the ground. It creates a bit of a stuttering when you move your head. I realized. So this is... I should have brought my sniper. Am I wearing my helmet? Yes. Ooh, I think I'm going to die here. No hit markers with VR? Seems like it, yeah. Yeah, but this movement here, that's difficult. So if you don't hold your head still, you have these stutters, but they don't seem to be, well, they have to be FPS related, but I don't understand. Well, I need to check. But it's just the turning. But maybe that could be as well, because it's a good headset, but I think it doesn't has motion smoothness. And we're using like a third-party tool to play it. As I said, how many more? Oh wow, there are a lot of them. It's nice how you can look past the thingy. You going who? But you see, when I'm strafing, I don't have stutters. But as I move, I have the stutters. So this must be some optimizing that still needs to be done. But as I said, I'm not enough of a... I don't know enough about all this technical stuff to really speak to that. Also, what and why there's the difference on that.
Are you kidding me? How we lose them?
Let's... Oops. Okay. Oh, that was not good. Ouch.
Shit, they're gone. Not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm going to investigate. Oh, I'm hit.
Oh, hey there.
Yeah, I've got ya.
Do some more explosions. Nice. 38. So another couple of them. Oh shit. Ooh, how many magazines I actually brought? Just for seeing this. Okay. Yeah. I have to resync the positioning of the jet from YouTube because, yeah, as I said, I just started it up. I haven't any experience with VR streaming at all. I haven't done it. So, whoa, where is it? So how much do we have left? 38%. So like another 6 or 7. It's unacceptable. Yeah, totally. I think it's the same. It's unacceptable. Whoever, whatever you do. Okay, the search. Hey there. Sometimes it feels like I'm flying a bit above the ground. Ah, there's a whole other part of this outpost. Where is the helmet with a ping?
Well, that was a waste of time.
So they must be somewhere in there, but I haven't seen it. Let's flank them. Let's go around it. See where it goes. They were almost the exact same armor than I do.
You got it.
What do you mean you going? You're, oh, there are two left. Now I have markers. He's up there. Whoa! No, 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 no.
I'm hit.
Me too.
Yeah, you owe me though. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Yeah, that was a run.
Don't mess with my gun.
Because I need to put on magazines onto the... And as we can't do...
Hell, are my sights?
What the hell? There you go.
It's on now. I'm hit.
Luckily the AI is not good right now. Because otherwise I would be dead. I would be dead so hard. Could you please... Nah. It doesn't equip by pressing the button. That's not as good. Okay, there you are. But this one's far away. We got to come back here and see for things, because this is the same. This is the Inquisitor White, the same thing that I'm wearing. Now the question is, where is that guy?
Where the hell they go?
But I see when I'm aiming, that's sort of slightly complicated, because as I adapt the field of view, now we have it in there. But I have, that's... Yeah, there's a lot to learn to do the FPS properly, or really the well, yeah, I can't say. I don't know enough whether the FPS is just not fit yet, not ripe yet. But this is difficult, the whole aiming process. But as I said, I can't say because I haven't played any FPS VR game. Well, one a long time ago. I used to play Palov. But that's hardly a measurement to put against it, because it was in the very beginning when I started to play VR games. So I can't any measurable comparisons whether or how good it is. But where is that guy? Now it says it's down. Oh, is it under the ground? This is one of those. Or is it just back here?
Come on, let's do this.
Oh, he's in the rock. Yeah, perfect. If you're lucky, we see a gun sticking out somewhere. Well, yeah, that's what we still have. because as FPS is currently not that much of a focus, we have a lot of that stuff going on.
Yeah, you owe me though.
Yeah. Show me your head again.
Yeah, I got ya. Yeah, you owe me though.
Nah, I can't hit it. As he can't hit me, so.
Yeah, I got ya.
No, you don't got me. No, no.
You
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, I got ya.
I think let's see whether there are some grenades
You
here.
got it. Yeah, you owe me though.
Wow, he's he does the same. He does it. This bastard. I had the same idea. The very same idea.
Oh, hell with this.
Yep. Now, right now, it feels like I'm very big.
This cover sucks.
Yes, it does, because you can't shoot.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
I tried to save you. Oh, shit.
Oh, hell with this.
Hmm.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Hold still, goddammit. On the hunt. I'll let you know what I catch.
There you go. Oh.
Moving.
I knocked myself over with that. How bad is it? Very bad.
Push it up.
But I see the med pen works a lot better. Because there's many times when you use the med pen where you actually have to
Damn it. I don't see it. Oh, hell with this. Oh, shit, that hurts. Oh,
yeah, but now he can hit me. Now he can hit me too.
ah, damn it.
So it's, I have to operate the guy out of then. Seems well. The VR dev seems like it takes getting used to. So
Cover sucks.
well, motion sickness.
Oh, hell with this.
Okay, I could complete the mission. So let me try to read that again. Yeah, the positioning. What is going on? Oh no, they respawn. Just look at those helmets. This is the. Is this? Hello there. Okay. The VRF seems like it takes getting used to. Definitely. I saw that you speak of the developers.
Let's see if we can't say hello to the
Oh shit. Now they see me. I'm gonna move away so I can read what you actually wanted to write me. Okay. The position of your weapon. Oh well, the VR definitely seems to take getting used to. So the number one complaint I've heard overall is a decent number of folks getting motion sickness. Yeah, look, motion sickness, well, you see right now we still have those stutters when I turn my head, and this is definitely a thing that doesn't help against motion sickness. But there are certain ways to deal with motion sickness, because most motion sickness is because of your brain having the following issue. And the issue is that your brain does not really like it to be in one place, actually that's where you're sitting, and then to pretend it's on another place at the same time. That's where you're in the game. So it's, well, this is my theory, and of course, again, I'm not neurologist or whatever, but it's just my theory, what I put together myself, because I dealt with some motion sickness in the very beginning as well. Then I did had a couple of strategies, and then it stopped. For one thing is you need to convince yourself that you can be on two places at the same time. And that's what we are. I'm here in this room where I'm living, and at the same time I'm on Microtech in a spaceship. And then don't eat too much before you start the game. Don't drink too much. You need a stomach that is not too full and not too empty. That's another thing that works very well for me. Third, when you start to feel motion sickness, well, for once, stop moving your head too much. And on the other hand, breathe. Do some breathing exercises. Okay, but I see this, the heart of the ship is too close. I need to deal with that. I think I changed some settings at some point for testing it, and then I put it back. Vehicle projection distance. Let's put it down on 50. It doesn't seem as it has changed. Do I need to get out of the chair to make it? Let's get out of the chair. Yeah, the immersiveness of the weapon. I mean, you see when I go up and down with the mouse, my weapon goes up and down. This means as well, if I don't, as I have calibrate ADS. So when I calibrate, it puts it somewhere to my face. And then again, how I'm looking. So you need to know how to look through a weapon in order to use the red dot. And the red dot is anyway one of the most difficult things to do when it comes to weapon handling. Red dot needs practice by itself, I heard people saying. I never used in real life a red dot, so I don't know. I just know iron sights. But this is so. Of course, the left-right motion, you're not. The weapon goes with you, but up-down, the weapon goes freely, and that's very interesting, because so I can look through it and around it, or just when I go down, I have to look down as well. So this whole thing with the weapon, I think that's done pretty well. But I think with VR, a whole new layer of gameplay comes in as well. And I think when we go for the whole exploration part in the game, and I think
Landing gear raised.
that's another thing where Elite Dangerous failed, because people wanted exploration and they couldn't do it. And in StarCitizen, with the amount of graphics and the tech that is here, this is actually going to happen, that we can have exploration and just fly around and look at nice stuff and see this. So this is a whole part where the immersiveness into the place where you are gets just so brutal. And that's actually the reason why I want to be able to turn off the visor and just see and look around. Fly this. Oops, that was wrong. Recentering by looking onto the side. Yeah, having a recenter button very handy close to you, that's something you really need to have. But I think you need to have this in every VR game, or as well I'm gonna have it with the eye trackers that I usually use, that I have that. Yeah, but I understand. I mean, this shivering that we have here, that is not straight related to FPS issues that I have from my side. This is a problem. If whether this is with my relatively old Reverb G2 V2 headset, this can be. As I said, this has no motion smoothing capacity, because I mean it's a mid-range headset. Definitely better than the Oculus 2. I don't know how the Oculus 3 is right now, or it's called Meta or something. I don't know. Or the no, not Oculus, different one. The one that's bought from Facebook. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't buy anything that's owned by Facebook. So that's why I don't know. Do you use Toby? Yes, I fly usually with Toby. And I'm very happy with it, because a major downside why I don't play too much of VR is I just want to be able to drink a coffee when I'm playing, and with the headset you always have to take it off, you have to put it on. So these are things that I'm missing. There's no dead zone adjustment to prevent shaking. Good question. Let's put in coupled. Let's go for theater mode. Options. Comms VoIP. Grounded look. That should be the stable image. The other one is direct offset. I don't know actually what this means in details. No, there is no dead zoning right now. But this is a right now. I mean, again, I wouldn't suggest anyone to go and just buy a headset for StarCitizen or as a reason to, for that's no point right now. This is in development as well. They started now. At some point I thought we're never gonna. Oh yeah, we wanted to test this direct offset out and see what happens. Then we play direct offset. No, that doesn't change. I'm not sure I spent enough time fine-tuning it, but I never felt the need. Track IR. Well, people say Track IR is actually more precise than Toby. Some people say, I don't know, because I haven't used Track IR, so I can't say. From when I ask into how people think or know that this is certain YouTubers who say that. That lets you set the head zone. Yeah, that might be. Again, as this is the Reverb G2 and the Windows Media thing, mixed reality thing got cut off, not supports, is not in Windows anymore. That's where we could do all these fine adjustments, and we cannot do those anymore, as this is, we sort of, well, it's not, but it's technically it's third party now that we use this headset, because this was native with Windows mixed reality, and as I said, mixed reality doesn't exist anymore. So basically Windows fucked HP or those who bought a Reverb headset, fucked them over by just taking the core the core programming out of it. That was needed, and with Oasis now OVR it's possible to use it, so I'm very grateful for that. So big shout out to Oasis and those who set it up, whether it was Steam or whoever, I don't know, whoever did it, it's pretty cool. Yeah, but the turning is not good. You need to turn, well, when you turn very slow, then you don't have those stutters. But if you go quick, then it's like brrrk. And of course, if you are not, I would say not trained, because yeah, really, for the big lot of people, motion sickness is a question of training and not, it's the game. But I think with StarCitizen, whenever something people don't like, first it's the game. And yes, the game still needs a lot of polishing, a lot of stuff is not working, but still we are at some point, many things work really well and people haven't really fully get onto that, are not in this, the present of the time where we're actually at with the development of this game. So many things are so much better. Those who play longer, they know it. But when you turn slowly, then there is no problem. So it could be that it's just about motion smoothness of this headset. And I don't know. Okay, where else do we want to go? Let's grab a different chip. Let's do some different stuff. You think SE would be greatly improved with the ability to scroll to the bottom of the playlist on communications page, so you can block people easily. There's a little 1-2% in the damage chat that sometimes feel like in a denial of service while tracking busy actual non-trolls. Yeah, that's a thing. And that's the issue, as we only have one global chat at the present moment. I think that's brings it quite much. Oh, that's Nick's gateway. We don't need to get there. That brings it quite much down. Where the problem is, you cannot block people. You cannot mute. You can mute them. I think. I think you just can mute the voice chat. I'm not sure whether you can mute the thingy. That's why I genuinely just turn off the main chat. I used to do a lot more in the F12 in the global chat, because there were people actually asking for stuff and they wanted support, and I could offer and give the support. But meanwhile, it's mostly trash talk, and I don't need that. Yeah. You can. Yeah, it's actually right. You cannot scroll through the 600 potential people that could be on a server right now. That's true. Why is there? There should be. This should be there. Okay. You see, and when you have your visor on, you actually see where it's supposed to go. Yeah, but there's some stuff here is still needed. You see the distance between the marker and the name of it is quite off. But it's just gorgeous, man. To fly the ships like this, that's just like next level. Let's land it. Slow down. Nice and easy. And sit. Denial of service. Yeah. I mean, there is always the guidance systems which people can choose, and I have my guidance account set up there, and I use it when I have time. Or what did I do now? Was this self-destruct? Did I hit self-destruct?
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, you've been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
What happened? Wait. I pressed a button. Other shields shut down. Did I turn off the ship? Yeah, I turned off the ship. That was not the intention. Why am I standing? Did I land it without gear? Oh yeah, that's the problem. I haven't done that in a while, sorry. Yeah, every now and then it helps to report to people. The best thing is still just try not to entertain the trolling. Because the interesting thing is if people start to... Yes, now it works. To block people out by just skipping all that's been said, that's actually against QS as well. Now, really, best thing is for people, if they want to have support, they go into the guiding of the spectrum, and then they can get people there. The problem is you don't get notification if someone's actually called you with a sound. So when you're in game, and that's when you are actually, I mean, the best place to support someone is when you are in the game. It's just amazing. I mean, it looks already absolutely amazing when you are in standard mode, but with the with VR, it's just beyond measure.
Vehicle retrieval system.
And in the end, the amount of people that are problematic is very little. Let's get the wolf out. Let's do something different with the wolf. Ah, why?
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Goodbye. Yeah. And then the other 3 or 4 who try to argue with them. Yeah, or just frustrated. I don't know. I'm frustrated but have no YouTube channel. What's this? I mean, our master in being frustrated. That guy has a YouTube channel. Yeah, but this is an issue. This stuttering on the side movements, that's an issue, and that definitely creates a lot of motion sickness for a lot of people. I mean, it's experimental. It's clearly stated. That's where we are right now, is it? In that case. Yeah, and these guys who keep on putting... I mean, why? Yahoo! You can do it. Yeah, this stuttering is an issue. And this is not, that's not my system. Let's get a fire extinguisher just because we can. I must look dreadful the way the people run around. Oh, I'm slightly off. I keep on forgetting that there are no kiosks here. Storage kiosks there over here. How did I got 22 of those pens in there? Into the leg armor? No idea. Yeah, this is an issue. Let's see that there was something. Well, let's put it. Let's put it down on performance and see what happens. But nah. Yeah, well. Nah, it's the same. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I think that's still the general thing as we have. Certain parts of the game that cannot be adjusted properly for performance. Yeah, but yeah, it's not a system issue here. It is something that needs to be perfected within the game.
Welcome to the ASUS vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see where it is, where we got our wolf.
Vehicle select. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage has been delivered to the following location. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
Oh, what's this here? Huh! I never saw that before. There are weapon racks. Weapon racks. You can put weapons in here. It's currently of no use, but you can. So you can put your. Do we have something over here? No. Here's the storage. So I just missed the weapon rack. Or maybe the L21 didn't have one, and it's just the L22 that one has. And I just didn't really walk around it. Let's go.
You are clear to launch.
Your adventure courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active.
Thank you.
Landing gear raised.
I wanted to go where the sunset is, and now we are like... I'm too far away. Let's do some sunset flying. Do we have something close to the sunset? Necropolis. Let's give it a try. Ooh, before we get into atmosphere, please, 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 please. Shoop. That was close. I almost got into atmosphere. It's just far out. This is not even close to the morning. The game cheated on me. See you then, Victy. Have a good time. I'll just keep on going and seeing what's going on here. And wondering why the sunset is not where I thought it's gonna be. Or is it sunrise? Might be sunrise. Never know. Oh, maybe I'm just too high. I'm too high. That's what I really love so much on the on VR. You have this sense of distance. It's so much more intense. But it seems it loads a lot less trees in VR than in non-VR. But it's got the foliage of trees that rips off a lot of calculating power. Let's go and have a look at some quasi-grazers. Yeah, the rendering distance is a lot closer than with the others when you see how quickly they disappeared. They still don't run away. I just landed a spaceship next to some of the quasi-grazers. A lot of wind. I'm definitely taller, or maybe because I'm sitting in a chair, that's why I feel so high. A very peaceful species, but I mean, this burned volcanic stone, that's just... It's just so massive. The amount of details we have in this game, it's like... It's just amazing. Still, the way these guys prone looks very weird. What? Ah. Again, I'm turning the visor indicators off and then I'm wondering why it's not there. Beautiful.
Landing gear raised.
Okay, where do we want to go next? Let's go Aberdeen. There it is. Ooh. I just have enough quantum fuel for that. So yeah, just overall, FPS is challenging in VR, but well, I have no experience doing it, so I can't really speak a lot to it. How it is in comparison to other VR FPS games. The flying is very good, is awesome. The sense of and the tangibility of distances just comes to its next layer. What we still have is this stutter. You can see it over here, this stutter when you do sideways looking motions. Up, down is different, but sideways, I assume, or I can't say it's not due to the capacities of my computer, because even if I run on high settings, only 50% of my GPU is used, and so it's gonna be similarly with my CPU and the 64 gigabits of RAM. So it's like, nah, there's no problem on from that side. So something needs to happen to fix that, and then it's gonna be a lot different. But again, I mean, if you want to play this game in VR, you need a high-end rig. I mean, you already need a high-end rig to play it in normal mode, but VR is just gonna be even more demanding than it is. And I play with an older headset, a good headset. It's actually I'm glad I'm having it. I'm seeing it now. I finally can really see what it can do when we have processing power that goes and actually does for it. I mean, yeah, we even have to stutter out when we stand still and look into the sky, and I mean, the star sky motion is really Aberdeen is just such a fantastic planet. That's Clesher Barton's flat shelter. I actually never been there, so let's go there. I think Aberdeen has one of the nicest cloud covers in the game. And Aberdeen has many very nice locations to look at. Ooh. Oh shit, I'm sorry. As well, a very nice acid cave close to it's very close. I don't remember. HTMS. Was it not Ragnarok? Norgard. Is Norgard here? I don't remember. Yes, I think, yeah, it's close to HTMS Norgard. There is the acid cave. If you haven't been there and haven't seen it, oh shit! Oh, stupid me. Okay, that was a short exploration here. Do not. Oh, we're back in Levski. So that much to Aberdeen. Yeah, do not show people landmarks while flying in a high-performing ship towards the planet. It's not that I don't know that, but I'm obviously still doing it, which is, well, what's the S word? Stupid. Yeah. Okay. Oops, we had a stream interruption there for some reason, but I think it should have reconnected. Let me just give it a short check and see what's going on there. Yeah, we're still here.
Attention, Dr. Solani, please contact the pharmacy.
Oh. Okay, well. Let's do Levski then in VR.
when he did his surgery.
Yeah, I need a button on the mouse to press just to quickly. I have one on for flying, but for FPS I definitely need a headset centering thing. Okay, these two guys protecting the elevator very successfully. Maybe they're hunting flies, who knows? And still everybody's just afraid of me. Yeah, but this stutter is doing its work on me, on my brain as well. Yeah. That's so funny. Almost whenever I always I don't read elevator. I read avatar, and I always think, who? Oh yeah, who is that? I know it's the things. But hey, as we're just here, and I just doomed myself into this station, I just want to say thank you for watching, because I'm gonna complete the stream here because I'm really hungry. And I wanted to look at Aberdeen, and I wanted to look some more planetary side stuff and not really fly so also Levski again. But we definitely gonna do more VR if wanted or needed. I for myself definitely gonna do it because I think it's really cool. It's a really great expansion for this game. So thank you for watching, and I say 07 StarCitizen X is over and out.